Hey yo, Chiksua here. IFRIT is back and today we're going to show you guys how to beat the IFRIT obviously. So I would say what we're going to do is first of all we're going to go in and we're going to check what team it was back in the days, because it should be like a saved up. Okay, it looks like the team unfortunately isn't saved up. It's basically the team we used in the crap, which is kind of unfortunate. So on my phone I have a secondary account, so we are going to click onto this account, we're going to give it a star and we're going to invite it. So obviously first of all this is going to be probably a little bit too easy, because back in the days we didn't even had UA gear, we didn't have SA at all, and we were able to clear it. So in general it would be best to have like rupture units for now. I would say because we have the crap team saved up, we're going to actually put in the same teams each like this, and I would say we're going to put in Sariel here, and then we're going to see how it goes if we're going to auto it. So I think using attack food won't be bad at all, and also from what I totally forgot is actually the single target doesn't work in deathmatch. And also I'm a little bit distracted today because there was something happening. I won't talk about it much, but basically I'm still trying to do my best to do the video still, and yeah, let's just see how it goes. Here as you can see, definitely the IFRIT looks really awesome, I think. And now we're just going to press on auto onto both on the phone and also on the PC client, and let's see if we can actually auto it. I'm not too sure if everything is gonna be alright. So very important is to move the positioning between lowly and also the Dunner for list, in order so that we can keep one of the lowly cards, and we are going to use the other lowly power strike in the second phase. I think that's probably the most important thing, and of course pressing auto at the same time in order to make that the rank ups are going to be used at the same time, because if it's going to happen it means that we have actually an attack buff. So here as you can see, okay, actually we got a crit. I was not expecting that we are going to kill here, so it would be interesting to see if we are going to basically get a crit all the time or if it's consistent. And of course also having a Daddy Yaddy backline is very important, because basically Daddy Yaddy backline is going to give us a bonus additional drop of an cosmetic material, and that would be... Wait a second guys. I think there was food for IFRIT as well, so I think maybe we should rather use that food. So let me just see if this goes to be a 2-turner on auto. That would be pretty cool. Okay, looks like unfortunately it isn't. So I would say what we're going to do now is we're going to quit out, because we should rather show a team with the food. So of course as you can see, I think there won't be any issues at all to auto this, but for now we're just gonna quit out and we also choose the food, and now I think manualing is probably the better way to go. This is going to be the next team we're going to test. So basically on the left side just mono green, so that we can actually have a 2-star rank up immediately. On the right side we're going to have the T1 as our main damage dealer, also having a rank up unit and also a buffer, which is going to be her. I've changed the artifact sets to full attack, so basically the more attack we have, the more damage we're going to deal. And I removed the food because the problem about basically using food is that we basically waste them whenever I enter, and then the run doesn't work. So if we can actually kill within 1 turn, or basically the first life within 1 turn, we're going to start using food to see, hey, I would like to get a 2-turner. That would be really nice, but so far we got nothing for the IFRIT boss at all. So here, very nice, we got a 2-star or we basically got a golden buff of our Gotha. That is really good. So we're going to rank up now as well, and we're going to buff up, and what we're going to do is I would say we're going to do this, and probably the Dunner for list should kill as well. The only problem is usually we don't have the double rank up, but if this basically kills within 2 turns, then hey, at least we have it for a title. And let's just see what is going to happen. If this doesn't kill, then we gotta think about something differently. Okay, very nice, it critted, it almost killed. So basically T1, if we have a full supportive build for T1 has a chance to one-shot. Another problem as well at the moment is that our T1 has a Sadia link, so it is a little bit harder to actually crit. I should probably test with a Merlin link how that goes. And yeah, so now basically we just try to dump in as much damage as we can, so those are going to be the most damage. And here we actually got pretty nice cards. We got a 2-star rank up and 2-star power strike, I mean. So basically usually it wouldn't happen. Like, this is like really good RNG. If this card 2-team it, then that would be terrible, because just having the golden buff is like a godly RNG. So here, very nice. We have a 2-turn finisher, but I would say this is not consistent at all, because we did have the golden Gotha, and I don't think we do enough damage without the golden Gotha, so let's just look for a different team as well. I just noticed there's only a 3-time host limit only, that's why we're going to use the food right away. So this time we're actually going to try it out with full support for our T1. So the thing is, our T1 was basically almost able to one-shot it with only having the buff of him and also the buff of Eastern, which means basically what it's called a Margaret, which is going to increase the damage by 30%, or basically 30 additional percent. That should make it possible that our T1 can actually one-shot as long he's going to crit. So that's why I decided that we're going to try this team out. And once again, red Gotha works as well, so you don't have to use green Gotha if you don't have him. And if you don't have any of the Gothas, then you might do something wrong. Also, if you do have problems in general, of course, just joining one of the easier difficulties will be much easier. And I would say afterwards we're also going to try out a team where we are going to basically not use rank ups, like just only the what is called rupture damage, because I think some of you guys might remember back in the days the strategy was basically just spamming rupture cards and then it was GG. I don't really remember more though, so I am not too sure if it's gonna work or not, and we might have to use, or we should use the green Rimuru for the last team. Here, as you can see, very nice. We were actually able to just one-shot him in the first turn with only the T1 card. We have the Merlin link, so basically the crit chance is increased, which is very nice. And here on the phone there's like literally no good cards, but at least we have this card guaranteed, we have this card guaranteed, and we are going to use those 2 cards here. And I would like to see if we can actually kill without this, but basically let's just see when we are going to kill. So this is already more than half of the damage, or it would do more than half of the damage, because basically there's a shield. And yeah, very nice. So basically you don't even need to draw any cards. You do have to crit though, but this is a 2-turner. This might be the best team. I will think about a different team as well, and also let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this team, or if you guys use a different team which is eventually even better than this. So as you can see, with a double food, we get a decent amount of those essences. And now and here of course as well from the diary we're going to get this bonus box. And now we're going to test out a team without all those rank up fancy stuff. So this time we are not going to use any of the rank up units. We're going to basically use the Rimuru. The Rimuru is the only unit which is going to be stronger than IFRIT. I was actually thinking maybe other units as well. We're going to use Milim. I think you guys know Milim is hitting like a truck. And yeah, back in the days I was a big fan of using her, because she basically has a rupture card, or in general anyone who had a rupture card was very strong. And now on the other side basically we have the same team. I'm just changing up the positioning a little bit, so just in case we're going to draw the first card of this unit, we get a better card on the other side. And now let's just see how it goes. So I'm thinking if I should just auto it on my phone, or I will play it out manually. We should just see how it goes. Obviously this team or the enemy has the permanent buff up, at least the defense related stat increase, which means rupture damage will always deal twice as much damage as usual. Something I forgot to show, I actually should have shown, the Rimuru on the left side is only SA1, so don't say anything about, like for example, that it's insane account or whatever. It's still more than enough if he is not awakened and having no UR gear, because back in the days, we, as I said it earlier, we didn't even have that. So here, I would say we're just going to spam cards like this, and I would say here maximizing card draw and using one Rupture card and also one Milim card won't be wrong at all. So here, as you can see, the shield is almost broken, not as good as I thought it would be though, but Milim is definitely doing a very, very good job. Okay, the bleed was terrible, guys. But here, as you can see, pretty decent damage, very nice. Okay, very, very good merger. I think we can even get the Milim ult, which is going to be pretty good, because I think Milim ult will hit pretty hard as well. Now it's going to be the first time since a long time that he does actually damage, because usually earlier I just always quit out, but he didn't do much damage at all, which is actually very unfortunate. On the left side, the card draw is actually pretty terrible. I will just make the card draw a little bit smoother. So here I would say, unfortunately, we don't have a third. Oh, we got drained anyway, so it doesn't matter at all what we're going to use. I would say we're going to burn this card, and we can also burn this card. Maybe we are overkilling actually, because the Milims are going to hit really, really hard. So it's probably would have been better to keep the yeah, we should have definitely keep the Rimuru card at least, because I think our Rimuru hits harder than the other side. But yeah, it is what it is. At least we are able to just move to transition without any issues, and let's now see how long it takes. So here, as you can see, we just burn all the Rupture cards and also Milim cards. So here, oh my god, this is really terrible. Luckily I do have UR gear for Jericho, so my Jericho should hit decently enough, or decent a lot. I don't know how to exactly say that. I didn't sleep at all tonight, so my brain is not 100% working as well. That's why I'm probably talking a little bit slower. But yeah, here as you can see, he's more than, or he was more than half, or around 50% damage taken until he regen. Unfortunately, he reapplies everything, he reapplies the shield. But now let's just see what is going to happen. I remember something about debuffs. Okay, here are the ignites. I think he reduces damage now if something. But yeah, we should just continue spamming the Rupture cards, and now we are out of Rupture cards, so we're going to just use any cards which we do have, and this is not going to hurt us if we're going to use this. Here, as you can see, we still deal a lot of damage. I don't exactly remember if there was a decrease. I think there was a decrease on the barrier if we're not using a Rupture card, but as long we do use a Rupture card, basically it's going to be insane. So here, very, very unfortunate that on our account that we didn't have another card to deal damage. So basically we would have been able to kill already, besides of the Jericho damage card, because that does basically no damage. But yeah, looks like there's another strategy. Basically, if you would move to transition with ults, that would work as well, but I don't think it's necessary. So we're going to do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. On this side, we basically are pretty much out of cards as well. But I think this is going to be the last turn of the IFRIT. And yeah, once again, definitely let me know in the comment section what teams you guys used. I really hope it was helpful. You enjoyed watching this. Thank you so much for tuning in, and peace out for now.